It's time for another Schmoedown. Woo! And it's a good one. It's Star Wars Schmoedown. We've never done a reaction to Star Wars, have we?
Yeah, well, I mean, the last Star Wars. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
You heard it. Thank you.
Sorry. Yeah, the last Star, but that was before we were even doing reactions.
It's true.
But that was an amazing match.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of my most fun moments at Celebration. But yeah, I have no idea who's in this besides Witwer.
Yeah, me either.
Cool.
That's all. Like, yeah, those are 4 nerds, I guess.
So who knows? But I'm gonna go with, the person I know. And,
the warrior, Sam Witwer.
You know.
Star Killer himself and Darth Maul. The true Darth Maul.
That's right. Maury Parks.
Alright, let's begin
You
this.
might take offense to that.
And your winner, and the
What are you doing?
This might be an advertisement.
Hey there. How's it going? I'm John Roca, aka The Outlaw, the first ever singles and tag team champion in the Schmoedown. Now, when you get to be as popular as I am, your fans want to wear your likeness on a t-shirt.
You know, I
they
like
want to wear
when
your
they put the
catchphrases and your
commercials
slogans
before
on
the
a
Collider
t-shirt,
logo.
especially those of you in Outlaw Nation. Now, I got to come up with new logos all the time to stay a step ahead of everyone else, including that terrible Team Action and that bum Finstock. When I need to do that, I go to Skillshare.com. Let me spell that out for you because Finstock is dumb as hell. www.skillshare.com.
You're right.
Tutorials of design, new logos, anything I can possibly want. Design something that keeps you one step ahead of the competition.
Tree.
Skillshare is an online learning community with more than 17,000 classes.
We get it. Buy a t-shirt.
And other subjects.
I would,
Premium
but not
membership
for
gives you unlimited access,
$30.
so you can improve your skills, unlock new opportunities,
What is this?
and do the work.
Make your own
you love.
t-shirts.
Skillshare believes in accessible learning, and the price reflects that. An annual subscription with unlimited access.
I still want a Darth
$10
Vader
month,
shirt.
making it one of the best deals you can find.
I thought
for
about
online
making shirts.
education.
Randy
And right
K
now,
shirts at one
the first
time.
500 people who use the promo link in the description, the Outlaw's going to get you your first 2 months free. That's right, free.
Come on, Collider, you bunch of sellouts. Let's go.
Take it from a Schmoedown champion. You won't regret it.
Thank you, Outlaw. Whoa!
Awesome. Oh yeah, I know all those people. Never seen any of those people in my life.
I think Witwer.
Except Witwer. Alright.
That's rope. That's not. That's the Goga chat.
I am Mark Elson Christian. The last time Star Wars attempted the fatal 5-way, 2 Ewoks died and a Wookiee was arrested. But here today, we have 5 of the top minds in the universe of Star Wars. Listen to this roll call of incredible competitors we have for you today. Kicking off, Steele Saunders, a self-proclaimed cat person and definitely traveled
Hey, also,
to be here today. Comedian Joseph Scrimshaw from the Force Center podcast, who is up
Hey, Jedi!
I remember when he was on that show.
Part of the Phoenix Squadron, self-professed. If you tell her Han didn't shoot first, she kicks you out of the rebellion. Geek Girl Diva. We have Alex Damon, who does a show called Star Wars Explained. You know what he does? He explains Star Wars! But not least, we also have Sam Witwer, who you may know as my father's brother's nephew's cousin's former roommate.
I like what you did, the little Spaceballs reference, but these guys are going to be talking Star Wars, as the champion Ken Knapsack would say, and that is what it is all about today here, Mark, because these 5 competitors are going for that coveted prize. If they win here today, they will get a shot at the reigning champion, Ken Knapsack, the pit boss, the reigning Star Wars champion. He will be defending that title at the Spectacular against one of these guys.
And he's going down.
One of our competitors, the
We'll
other
see.
one.
That's always my cheat when it comes to Star
There's a
Wars.
lot of stories here, though, Mark, with all of them, because look, you can start with
Someone
Joseph
call him a
This is
super
Ken
battle
Knapsack's
droid.
podcasting partner with Force Center. They have a lot of history. They both fight on the light side of the Force. They have a lot. There's a lot of history with those two, and you know. I know for a fact that Ken knows how much Joseph loves.
Wait till you know. He's like, oh.
Joseph, a
Oh.
welcome.
Well, this is so bad.
Listen, you have
Oh.
Sheena Why just, man, and I so far, I think just listen to
Look at the
her. She
link.
was bummed that we didn't have
Woo!
on this big week. She's a Rebels expert, but she knows Star Wars. And we also we got Steele. Steele is a funny dude, and Steele is a guy, like you said, he's coming in from Australia, but he wants to prove that all these competitors.
Hey, never care.
None of them's names are Steel.
No, well, you've also got Alex, like you said, Star Wars Explained. This guy is not only a Star Wars fan.
I think I've watched some of that guy's videos actually.
This guy, he
Yeah.
has watched all the matches. He follows all the rules.
That's an unfair
he came in
advantage.
here and he's
What?
kind of looking
That
at the
you watch
lights and
videos.
realizing, oh my God.
No, I mean, I don't watch.
You're disqualified.
Not every video, I saw one, I was like,
everybody
yeah, why
else,
not?
the reason they're sleeping on Joseph, the reason they're sleeping on Alex and Steele and Shayna, that is because of Sam Witwer.
Oh dear God, he's in the studio.
Yeah, now Sam Witwer, he looked to his credit.
Like the Last
was-
Jedi. Oh, come on.
When we brought him out, when he played in that championship match on Star Wars
Oh,
Celebration.
poor baby. Give him a Red Bull and fuck up, Witwer.
Well, but there's no excuses to be had. The guy is just, we know that he knows his stuff, but he is the odds-on favorite to win this thing right now. But it's going to be a lot, Mark.
This is going to be so much fun to watch because what we
Hell
have
yeah.
here is a 3-round battle for the ages where there's no eliminations until
This
we
is
get
the only
down to
match
the
where
nitty-gritty of
literally
round three.
I
We do
don't
have the
care
wheel
what
round, all the Star
category
Wars
we
movies
spin to,
represented
or-
on set.
Depends.
Like you said, there's
I don't know, because they had that one category for
just a
vehicles.
few minutes.
Well, we got a lot of talk
You're
from
right.
the athletes.
I'm not-
They have a lot to
that's
say
the
about
one.
it. See it?
He's like, what does AT-AT stand for? What the?
Got hold of me and said, hey, do you want to come and do this again? And I thought, I haven't been publicly humiliated this month, may as well. Let's do this.
Steel Saunders from the Steel Wars podcast,
You were
all the way
Snow
from Australia, and I'm here to take the
Is he
crown.
that your Snow
I
3
will
sucks
be
guy?
the champion of Star Wars Schmoedown.
Ken
Just wearing
and
a
I
nice shirt.
co-host on the Force Center podcast feed, and we both, though we have our struggles, we walk the side of the light.
This sounds
We are
like a bunch
one
of
with
super
the
nerds.
living force and the cosmos.
Star Wars.
We
Trivia
are
commentator.
people.
What do you
want to strive
expect?
to win, but respect our combatants.
I
His fingernails are
talked to
painted
my
pink.
wife the other day because
I like
we
that
saw
shirt.
this announcement that Christian made, and I was like, I got some good news and some bad news. The good news is we get to meet Sam Witwer, but the bad news is I gotta play Sam Witwer.
I am Shayna O'Neill, also known as Geek Girl Diva. I'm kind of hoping that I'm going to end up with my force powers and maybe I could just mind trick all these guys into forgetting all of the answers they think they know.
Most of the competitors are concerned about Sam Witwer, and this is true. He is a beast. He is the Reek, the Acklay, and the Nexu all rolled into one. And yet, we should not discount any of these combatants.
Yeah.
They're all strong with
Yeah,
the
they're
Force.
Star Wars
Look at their
they're
Twitter
amazing.
and
They're
Instagram
amazing.
feeds. None of them talk about anything else.
I mean, come on, we just talk about Star Wars and discuss things like they actually happened from a make-believe world of space wizards and laser swords. What gets better than that?
Look at these competitors. You've got Geek Girl Diva. I've seen her all week. She's been tweeting about how she's been watching all the movies. To me, that's exaggerated cheating.
I feel like I have to be here
Yeah.
because Star Wars Explained, and then not show up and put my money where my mouth is. I have to know my stuff.
Star Wars Explained? Who needs a movie for 12-year-olds explained?
I mean, it is a little bit intimidating, but I'm much more
It's
excited
true.
about it.
For George Lucas said.
I mean, if you have a chance to play against the best, then all it does is up your game. So I might as well go ahead and play. And look, if I win, then isn't that going to look good?
Every single brain around this table is brilliant, but they have the potential to do what the EOP does in The Phantom Menace, which is fart. All of our brains could fart.
Scrimshaw? Joseph Scrimshaw? Oh, like, he's like the offsider.
Did
to
you
the
just face
offsider
plant the
of
stove,
Christian
cat?
Hall. Oh, whatever.
Look, guys, I love all your
We have
work,
an Ewok
but
around.
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna be
So
the champion.
annoying.
I'm going to spectacular. I live this. I breathe this every single day is studying for this Schmoedown. I love the Schmoedown. I'm so excited to be here. And I'm gonna take that belt.
Guys, I know you think you know all your stuff, but you haven't worked with me, you haven't played against me, and I'll tell you what, girls are a surprise and a half.
If it is the will of the Force, I will be the champion. I will sit on the Jedi Council of Trivia. Or I will lose. I will go into hiding for 19 years, and I will train younger people to do what I could not.
So excited. I'd be up in a trivia challenge against the guy in the video game that brought down the Star Destroyer. But I had to
That
look
was
at myself
badass.
and say,
Did you ever play Star Wars?
that character doesn't
You were.
exist.
Well, I
It's not
did,
canon.
but I didn't get very far in it.
Much like
I get
fictional
lost.
son, you don't exist either. Doesn't matter if you win or lose. Except in war, because you die. Bad example, just go out there and have fun. That's bad advice for war, but good advice for the Schmoedown. So just, yeah.
Okay.
Look, as you
Dang
see,
it.
you
Suck
hear-
Star Wars match.
Steel.
I'm a big Steel, fellow comedian. We both shop on Melrose Avenue,
Right.
but all of them just bringing something special to the table. It's a very nice mix that we have in this blender of a galaxy that's far, far away.
I like that the goal, all of them have the goal that they want to play the spectacular to fight Ken. I love that they're all. I mean, obviously you see that there's a little bit because Sam wants to prove that maybe he didn't say as much, but maybe he thinks it's a fluke. We don't know.
He doesn't like Ken Knapsack, I don't think.
Well, they had that Force Bros match that they had when the Force Bros won. You had that match. What a way to kick it off. Should the spectacular end with Sam and Ken, but you got 4 other competitors here who are going to be fighting and scratching to make sure that doesn't happen. I'm ready to go. How about
Oh
you?
my God, I was born ready since 1977 when I was still a zygote swimming around in my daddy's pants.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time
Is that
for
Futurama or something?
Three rounds in the Star Wars Division 5-way qualifying match.
Pace yourself, man. You got 5 names to get through.
Introducing first, representing Australia.
Represent Australia.
Is Schmoedown debut from the Star Wars podcast, Steel Saunders.
Your Snow Fury sucks.
He's like an anti-hero. There's a steel champ.
That's a Star Wars table right
He
there.
really has a movie star action quality vibe to him with that name, and his snow theory is better than yours, apparently.
Yeah, that's all.
Let's not say much.
All right, and his opponent, representing Force Center, making his Schmoedown debut, the
Cool
Jedi
fakes.
Master, Joseph
The Jedi Master.
Scrimshaw.
Did the Chinese usually affect them? Obi-Wan.
He's looking towards Steel, still give him slapping his
Yeah.
face.
We get a
Because he has a
pair
rebel.
check on the audience. Joseph Scrimshaw just
Because Obi-Wan was never in the rebellion.
Oh God! Should we continue the match?
Or maybe they just choked on the pizza. We don't know. All right. And their opponent, representing StarWars.com,
Sounds like
she
fish
is
open.
making
Oh,
her
thanks for wearing that.
debut.
Not familiar with this one.
Yeah, she is.
Jedi robes.
Another roll, water roll.
Flamboyant.
Yeah,
as a
oh.
typical Jedi would be.
I like giving some smack to it as a steal there. I love it.
Boo! Gators suck!
Gator jump.
That's what I've got a lot too.
And their opponents, representing Star Wars Explained, Alex the Explainer Damon! There he is. He's just looking at his opponents. He's ready. He's ready. He is ready to go. So far, look, these are 4 brilliant Star Wars minds up there.
What an
And one only gets like
intro.
1 point.
People in
Like,
Jedi
well, maybe not.
Target. I mean, that's
Stay on
explain
target.
that, Christian.
And finally, their
Force Unleashed music!
representing the Force Bros, representing Star Wars Rebels. You might know him as Star Killer or Darth Maul. We know him as Sam the Warrior Witwer. Big round of applause. Here comes Sam.
Didn't like the response.
He's ready to go. He is not new to this.
Maybe we were thrown off by no of dry ice or Jedi robes or lightsabers in his introduction.
He brought down Star Destroyer way before Luke did.
I'm one with the Force Forces.
So we are
I'm one
ready
with the
to go
Force
here. The
Forces.
competitors are set.
I'm one with the
Mark,
Force Forces.
let him know how round
That's
number
how the
1
Force
works.
works.
Number 1 in the Fatal 5-Way.
I have the Force
field
works.
will answer 10 questions from a host of different Star Wars corners. Each question is
Forget
worth
there's
1
9
point. There's no
movies.
penalty for missing a question.
No one with
Once you
Force
hear it,
Forces
ask
again.
from us.
Like the Oscar winner, the Clone
Wars.
Wars.
Oh, God.
In the clone fuck.
Don't let your competitors see it. When we prompt you to give your answer, please show the whiteboard to the cameras at the same time. You verbalize it in front of your comm link in front of your face.
15 seconds to answer, and you have the JTE rule, which is that you can ask to repeat a question 3 times throughout this match. We have 1 challenge rule. Remember those rules as we get ready.
A challenge
Ready to go.
to a dance-off.
Joseph, are you ready?
I am one with the Force.
Shanna, are you ready?
And I hope so.
Alex, are you ready?
As Will's locked in attack position.
Sam, are you ready?
Needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Be sure to check out my top 5 Star Trek movies eventually.
Question number 1 in the category of A New Hope. What pilot was codenamed Red 6 during the first Death Star battle? Who was?
I picked up Star Wars knowledge from the first 2 quotes, and then Sam Witwer, was he quoting Animal Farm? The treatise on communism by George? He scares me. 5,
It's a hard one.
4, 3,
This is fun. Mark Ellis'
2,
color commentary.
1. Pens down, please, and Steele.
The big boy of X-Wing.
That is correct.
Yes!
Jet Porkins.
That's correct.
Organs!
Working.
Alex.
I'm going in. Cover me, Porkins.
And Sam. Oh, there we go. Everybody, one. Look at that. All tied
I didn't know
up
his
there.
code name was Red 6. I know his
We
name was
move on
Porkins.
to Attack of the Clones. Your question therein: who frees and then marries Shmi Skywalker?
I don't know what his first name is. His last name good enough?
I think they would have liked a do-over in the delivery all over.
Nice.
The husband gave it.
Yeah, maybe they were naming her Shim,
Yeah. 5,
and they misspelled it.
4,
Like Oprah, it was supposed to be Orpah.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. And Joseph.
Hi, I'm Clean Lars.
That's correct. Shane.
Lars.
I got nothing.
That's what I said too, was Lars. And you were like, nope, not good enough.
That's what his name is. Star,
I went with
He
Jack.
said, Klieg Lars. If you get that point, I get that point, motherfucker.
I said Lars.
All right. So we got Scrimshaw with 2, Alex with 2, and Sam with 2, Shane and Steele now.
Lars isn't the last name. That was his first
Three.
name.
Turn to the
Klieg
Jedi.
Lars.
Turn to the Jedi. What did Han tell Chewie to do when they approached the Star Destroyer seeking clearance to land on Endor?
Hans and
Well, this.
Not Hans like Hans Gruber. Great movie.
I don't know.
Classic.
I don't know. Fly casual.
Classic Han.
5.
One of my favorite Han lines.
Bill
It's like,
3.
my top 3. I don't know. Fly casual. Watch it for something else.
Fly casual.
That's correct, Alex.
Fly casual.
That is correct, Sam. That is correct. Steele.
Ooh, fly casual.
That works. And Joseph.
I don't know. Fly casual.
There you go. All right. So he's a Star
Fly casual, man. That's why Han Solo is a top tier Star Wars
I
character.
think every competitor on the table has seen all the Star Wars movies.
That's certainly possible.
Your next question comes from the Phantom Menace. Why do I get to ask the prequel question? The Phantom Menace. And your question is, what was Jar Jar Binks' response to Qui-Gon asking if he was brainless?
That's an easy one.
Oh my god.
You know, the Phantom Menace, I still have fond memories of being.
Man, I can't even do a good Jar Jar impression like you did.
I gotta cut you off. 5,
You said don't do it.
3,
Good story.
2,
Just watched it too.
1.
Doesn't
Pens
matter.
down.
I saw down with the
We
Jar Jar.
have,
I
Alex.
speak!
I stack.
That is correct, Sam.
The ability to speak does not make you intelligent.
I remember that. That I don't remember that.
I also stack.
And Shannon.
I said yes.
I speak!
So we got Steele has 3.
What's
Right, here we go. Next question. And the
Sass
category
back there, such a good
of
impression.
Force Awakens. How many times does Kylo Ren wound Finn with his 3-bladed lightsaber?
Ooh.
You don't have to go too far down the rabbit hole online to see a picture of us.
watching the
That's
trailer.
hard.
Oh, yeah.
I hate these ones.
Tears in your eyes too. Yeah, art. That's yours.
Not
Oh,
only
yeah,
this
no,
one.
of course not. We'll see. 5, 4. Can't do
You
that.
see,
3,
one's with the cross
2,
things
1.
too.
Pens down, Sam. Twice. That's correct.
Yes.
Damn it.
You got it. All right, Joseph.
2.
And Shane.
I almost put 3 too.
That is correct, Alex.
Good.
You all got it. Look at
I was
that.
thinking you did 1, 2 strikes.
Scrimshaw and Sam have not missed. After 5 punches.
Sam's still perfect. Should we document it because
I'm just as good as Sam Witwer.
the answer is nothing
Right now.
we expect.
We should.
I kind of looked down at people that answered that one confidently.
Here we go.
I just picked a number. But,
Yeah, me too.
you were going into that a bit too. You were like, yeah, it's.
Well, the Sith picked 2. Clever.
The next number on our mind is 3, as in Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. In the movie Revenge of the Sith, what is Obi-Wan's call sign during the space battle of Coruscant?
Dread something.
Fantastic question.
I don't know.
Really good.
You know what my
You gotta
call
give,
sign
give
is?
credit to Chris Skalicki here who helped me.
Chris Skalicki, there's an S.
Skalicki, I always get it wrong. I always get it wrong.
Yeah.
But he likes me anyway, so I get it.
I saw that movie today.
At least he tells me.
Call sign should be
If I don't remember that.
Hollywood. I'll be map
4, 3, 2,
Riley's
1, and Steele.
Let's go with blue 1.
It's incorrect. Joseph.
Old one.
Incorrect. Alex.
I'm going with Hottie One Kenobi.
That's incorrect. Alex.
I hope it's Saber 2.
That is incorrect. Sam. That's correct.
Yes!
Ow, here.
Only one that is perfect. Sam Witwer.
Woo!
Perfect. 6 to 5 to 5 to 3 to 4. How about that? All right. Some pretty crazy answers there. Just pick a color.
All right. Here we go. Next question. This is Empire Strikes Back. What object did Yoda and R2-D2 fight over, ending with Yoda saying, "Mine, I will help you now"? Not bad.
What are you?
Right.
Is that good? Boo. Everyone get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
How about that?
Dad, you know what happens when you drink.
Fine. 5, 4, 3, skunks. 2, 1, pens down. Joseph.
I put lamp with a period to show my confidence.
We'll accept lamp, Shannon.
Lamp.
That is correct, Alex.
And the flashlight.
And Sam.
Lantern, I'm counting it.
I went the variation of Space Torch.
We're not going to give you Space Torch there.
Space torch.
It's a Space Torch!
I think it kind of is a
You
space
can
story.
challenge that if you like.
I challenge.
You challenge it. All right. Steele is going to challenge, and we're going to have some other experts in here, and then we'll be right back.
A light of some kind. I don't know, space torch. That is a little weird.
Red fucking leader.
All right, we're
Red
back,
leader.
and because we're morons, we didn't realize that in Australia, I guess
Help
torch
that
is a
I
light.
have
So
this
we're
very
going to
Oh, yeah?
Steal the point there. We'll give Steele a point. Okay, so there you go. So, but after that question,
Wow.
all right, Scrimshaw 6, Sheena has 4, Steele has 5, Alex 6, and Sam Witwer is the lead with 7. Has not missed so far.
All right, you want to freak Steele out, take him in his bathroom, flush the toilet, and watch his mind explode. He goes the other way.
There we go. All right, next one.
A guy in a pink jacket wants to take me to the toilet to watch water swirl? Wow.
All right, here we go.
So good being on YouTube.
Next.
In the movie Rogue One, my nickname in college, Rogue One, a Star Wars story, what is the name of the tropical planet in which the final act takes place?
This is easy.
He might have been reshot a little bit.
I think he was, but I think the plan was always the
Fuck.
Planet names are hard for me.
I'd like to go to that one.
4,
Easier than fucking knowing what's Obi-Wan's call sign.
1. Pens
I
down.
was
2,
scared.
Steele. Pens down. Pens down.
Oh, dear
Pens
God.
down. You're going to get a point.
Took me way too long to
Joseph.
remember Scarif.
As it's called, I believe, in Australia, Scarif.
That's correct, Shana. Shana, what do you got?
Scare.
Back of her board all black.
Scarab.
Sam?
Scarab.
And Steele?
I'll be talking about me forgetting that name on SteelWars.com.
Whoa.
Come now.
All right, so now Steele and Shana are tied.
Where do we play?
Scrimshaw and Alex are tied.
Don't worry,
Sam
dude, I almost
Witwer
did
has
too.
number 8.
I just watched Rogue One.
In the category of villains. Villains. What general was portrayed by
Yep.
Indiana Jones and
There
the
went my
Last
game.
Crusade and actor Julian Glover?
Who the fuck knows? I don't even know any generals.
Damn it, that's it's crap. It's
I would have made a good duel.
it's Major Pycelle.
What do you think? Do you think I'd pull off a duel?
It's not right.
I'm going with it.
He's a general in the AT-AT.
3,
In Empire Strikes
2,
Back.
1. Pens
I
down.
know it's
Ken?
not though.
Fierce.
That is correct. Alex?
Fierce.
That's correct.
Years.
Captain Nita, I can't.
I told you. Wrong.
Back. Yes, you got it. All right. And
Dollar years.
General. There you go. All
Damn
right.
it.
So.
Damn it! Damn you, Pycelle!
All right, so, but here's how it lists. So Sam is the only one who has not missed. If Sam hits this question, then Sam will get a bonus question worth 1 point. He's the only one eligible. So here it is. Here it is.
Your
Heroes.
last question to see if Sam Witwer's heart rate will rise above 0. In the category of heroes, what color are Chewbacca's eyes?
I don't know.
I've seen his eyes this week.
Yeah.
Steele's trying to find the word in Australia.
Go with
Can I
mine.
tell you something?
Me and
I love
Chewbacca
what
probably
you-
had the same eye
Star
color.
Wars holiday special. I finally it almost
No.
Let it introduce over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens
No.
down. Sam. That's a perfect round.
Yes!
Steele.
Motherfucker!
Steele.
That was
Motherfucker!
a good guess.
Joseph.
Blue.
Correct. Jamie.
I went with brown.
All right. Now. All right.
I
So.
almost went.
Sam Witwer has a perfect round. Scrimshaw and Alex.
Complete
9
guess
points.
is
Shannon
better.
has 6. Steele has 6. As we get into the bonus question, here is the bonus question for only Sam
Bonus
Witwer.
question.
Sam, you do not have to write it down. You just say your answer here. Here you go. Sam, in The Force Awakens, Han Solo said that he used to think that the magical power of the Force was a bunch of what?
Mumbo jumbo.
For 1 more point. Sam
Was it
Witwer
quick
going
enough?
2 points here.
Oh, that's-
Scrimshaw and Alex.
See, look at that.
As we get
Look at that
into
penmanship.
round number 2, the wheel will come out. Round
Oh, it's
number
a bunch of bubble jumbo.
Affectionately known as the wheel round. Each competitor on that their table is going to get a spin at that their wheel. Each slice on the wheel corresponds to a Star Wars film. We have 3 questions on each category. So once you spin it, if you're not a fan of what you spun, you are awarded 1 mulligan, at which point you can spin again. In Australia, that's called a do-over. You spin it again. Whatever it lands on, you must answer those 3 questions. Each question is worth 2 points. If you're not sure of the answer, you can ask for multiple choice, at which point the value of the question goes down to 1. I want to remind all the competitors that stealing is allowed in round 2. How steal works is once we ask the question, every other competitor who is not currently on, write down your answer on the whiteboard, silently think it to yourself, and if called upon, you can steal either 2 or 1 point.
Same thing, 15 seconds to answer the question, and you all have your repeat the questions, and you still all have your challenge rules, so remember that.
One guy doesn't have a challenge rule anymore.
Who?
Oh yeah, Steele does, because
He
he's
won.
Australia debacle.
You still got it.
Yeah. Hi, Melbourne.
You still have a challenge. You won your challenge. All right, here we go. So Sam, you are in the lead. You can choose to go first if you like, or you can either defer to Alex if you would like to do that.
I will not defer. I've come before. It is time. No, you go.
Unless Alex, you do not have to go because you're in the lead. You can pass it down if you want to go. You can
go.
You're gonna go. All right, Alex is gonna go first.
All
All
right.
right, remember you got to give this a strong spin here. A strong spin.
Who said it?
There's that spin. All right, here we go.
Good looking spin by Alex.
Landing on.
Here we go. Which slice will he explain?
Magneto's on in
So,
Star Wars.
villains, do you want to stay or spin again?
Or
One more time.
Terminator.
Final spin here for Alex.
Williams.
Spin.
Stay or
That
stay?
guy.
Here you go.
We're gonna land
Except
on.
for legacy chips.
Is that on there?
Oh God.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Awakens
Don't
for
jinx
Alex.
us.
Do not give me Attack of the
Three
Clones.
questions. Remember, guys, as soon as his questions that start writing,
Even though when I was watching a movie,
down.
I would recite like every line for line.
All right, Alex, 3 questions in the world of Force Awakens.
Force Awakens.
Question 1. In The Force Awakens, in what system is the resistance
Shit.
base located?
The Ilenian system.
2 points for Alex.
Whoa!
I know the capital. Hopefully that's a question.
Question 2. According to Han Solo, who stole the Millennium Falcon from him?
Duquesne.
2 points.
Yeah.
All right, last. Knows his stuff. And your last question in The Force Awakens here, Alex. How many portions does Unkar Plot offer for BB-8?
64.
2 points. Alex. Big round.
I thought we were a little off.
I don't remember.
Damn, I need to rewatch Force Awakens 10 times. Hasn't been enough.
Now you can defer to Joseph Scrimshaw.
I've seen that.
0 for 3. Those are hard questions, though.
So now, Sam, we have a good spin.
64.
Alright.
I think you were like,
Spin.
no, it's a half
Practice.
portion.
Practice.
Yeah, for her part or whatever. Yeah.
Round just sit. You want to stay in on sit? Sure. All right, here we go.
Sure.
Stay on class.
It's your favorite Star Wars movie.
That's it. It's not my favorite, but I do enjoy
So
it.
what do you love the most?
All
I would-
right, Sam, your first question from Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. What word does Obi-Wan use to describe General Grievous's blaster pistol?
Uncivilized.
2 points for Sam.
So
For
uncivilized.
Witwer. And next question. Your next question. What kind of power did Palpatine tell Mace Windu that he had?
Unlimited power.
Unlimited power!
Yeah, last question for Sam.
And your last question. Who greeted Obi-Wan when he landed on
I don't know his
Utapau
name.
in Revenge of the Sith?
When he landed on Utapau.
What is Utapau?
Can you repeat the question?
Certainly. Who greeted Obi-Wan when he landed on
What's-
Utapau
no, that's Kashyyyk.
in Revenge of the Sith?
Yes.
Damn it.
It says Obi-Wan.
Multiple.
Great.
Oh,
Obi-Wan.
god damn, I'm really messing up. Who greeted
Five.
Obi-Wan when he landed on
Can you
Utapau?
repeat the question?
Certainly. Who greeted Obi-Wan when he landed on
Multiple choice.
Utapau in
Yeah.
Revenge of the Sith?
The chairman of Utapau, I don't know his name.
No multiple choice there.
That's that weird alien guy. Yeah.
So,
This is a 2-point steal here then for everybody because he did not opt to go to multiple choice. So steal. What do you have?
It's something starting with T.
That is-
Drips off.
That's incorrect, Joseph, for 2 points.
Kion Madun.
That is correct.
Oh,
Shannon,
Damn.
Shannon, do you have it?
Kion Madun.
Alex has it.
Damn.
Alex has it. Joseph has it. So that's a 2-point steal there. Scrimshaw picks up 2 as 11.
Deep cut.
Alex picks up 2. Now it has 17.
back in the lead.
So that
I
was
can
a
see his
big miss
face.
by
It's-
Sam there because
no
now
one
you've
knows
got
his fucking
Joseph
name.
Scrimshaw with 11. Alex
That's-
has 17.
God,
That was all over the place. I thought it was Yoda. We were on Kashyyyk.
Wrong play.
All right, so here we go. Here we go. Now we go.
The rush is cut. The rush is cut.
Defer, Joseph.
It is the will of the Force.
You're gonna go. All right, Joseph's gonna go. Man, so that was a big.
That's a big, I mean, steals can change the entire complexion of the match, especially in a fatal five-way.
Yeah, big spin there, Joseph. Please. There's a big.
It went
I
around.
went around.
I'm doing
That's not
good
the
in
best
this.
spin, but
Guilt.
Give these Jedi some muscle milk.
He did it with his mind.
That ain't no side of
Villains.
Star Wars.
Villains.
Not the will of the Force.
There's a big spin.
There we go.
Sure.
That's a spin right there.
It's not the will before.
Scrimshaw wearing an actual
That's all I'm
white
saying.
pistol
This match is not the
with
will
a
of the Force.
functioning laser sword.
Who said it? Ooh, I'm good at this.
Who said it?
I
There
know
you
my
go. So we
quotes.
get who said it quotes in the realm of Star Wars, and that's going to be for Joseph there. All right, here we go.
Good.
Okay. Here we go, Joseph. Question 1. In Attack of the Clones, who said, "The day we stop believing democracy can work is the day we lose it"?
Oh no, that's not right.
Palpatine.
That's incorrect.
So Queen of
Steal
Naboo.
here.
Don't know her
We
name.
have
See, Steel running furiously.
Padme?
incorrect. Shannon?
So I say, what's the Queen of Naboo?
Correct. Incorrect. And Sam?
Queen of Naboo wasn't Padme.
That is correct. Queen of Naboo is correct. 2 more points there. Queen of Naboo. You would take it.
Okay. I'll take it. I was like, because I remember, I was just like,
Okay.
the day we,
Queen of Naboo and you call on
then we
space?
stop believing democracy can work.
You can challenge his answer. You want to challenge
No.
I agree with
Here
this
we go.
dude
Here we go.
there.
Next
They're
question.
all beautiful
To
queens.
do it's a Queen of
Next
Naboo.
question. Okay. Who asks aloud, why do I sense we've picked up another useless life form?
It's easy.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yep.
2 points there. Scrimshaw getting back on the board. And your final question. Your final question.
Can I point out it's pathetic life form? 1 point out for you guys.
Oh!
Oh! That's true.
Yell at the writer who's sitting right in front of you.
That's 1 point out for Christian because he asked the question. I'm still in the clear.
All right, here we go. Last question. Last question. In the original trilogy, who said, "I shall enjoy watching you die"?
Jabba the Hutt.
Correct.
Yeah.
2 points. Just
Nice recovery.
Yeah,
from
I was
his
thinking.
mistake.
But
Has to be
Sam
Jabba.
got himself
Yeah, I know, that's
with
it.
that big steal there, so it's 17. 17
Oh, maybe
now.
the Emperor, but I was
Shayna
like,
is
why would
up
he
unless she
enjoy
wants to defer to
I
Steve.
don't remember
Because
saying
he's a
that.
psychopath.
Shayna's gonna go. All right, so Shayna now needs a
I was
bigger.
also gonna ask if maybe Sam would play Vanna Whiteward because I don't think I'm gonna get back in this chair. for
Sam's gonna spin.
Sam gonna
For
spin.
Shayna, we will allow that for sure.
What a
Sam, big spin.
gentleman.
Big spin, Sam. There you go, big spin. There it is, Sam spinning for Shayna. There you go.
Witwer has a future on Wheel of Fortune if he wants it.
Landing on
Rogue One, I'll take that.
Rogue One. Would you like to stay or go?
Oh, why not?
Go
Yes!
for it. All right, Rogue One.
Oh, you're happy? You don't know the character names.
All right.
It's true. I barely knew the planet.
Star Wars story. Grand Moff Tarkin says that Krennic made what? An ally to the rebels.
I know that!
I think this is right. I'm not sure.
Now I gotta go look which one.
I can provide 4 possible answers. Is it A, knowledge, B, time, C, luck, or D, hope?
Can you repeat the question?
Certain. Grand
Sir.
Moff Tarkin says that Krennic
Oh,
made
Tarkin.
what? An ally to the rebels.
Hope.
Correct.
Correct. So for 1
Time.
point,
Let's go with time.
1 point for Steele.
Beautiful.
Joseph, 1 point. Alex,
Time.
1 point. And Sam, 1 point.
Everybody
There you
picked up a
go.
point there.
Everybody picked up a point. So,
it's tough not to take that hope bait in Rogue One.
second question for Shayna.
Billy's a
An
fool.
ultimate question in round 2, Shannon.
I rebel.
Which Star Wars character attempts to say the classic "I have a bad feeling about this" line in Rogue One?
I have a bad feeling.
K2?
That's all.
That is correct.
Okay,
Say the whole name, please.
There you go.
2 points for Shayna. And your last question.
Yeah, because when I watched it the other day, I forgot that happened.
What
I was
is
like,
the
oh.
name of the popular gunner character
Oh.
affectionately dubbed the Space Monkey?
Let's call him Space Monkey.
Space Monkey.
He doesn't need a name.
I see
He
it every time I
literally
look
is
around.
barely in the thing.
I need
He's the
multiple
one that's
choice.
shooting
I
the
can
gun.
give you
Yeah.
multiple choice.
Thank you.
Is it A, Baze, B, Malbus,
Oh.
C, Biston, or D, Libark?
Biston.
Biston the
One
Great!
point.
There
Damn.
you go. All right.
I knew it wasn't me.
You use multiple choice
Or
very
Baze
well.
is the
and
character.
Steele, just by proxy of going last in round 2, has a lot of.
I'm gonna run out of points for him.
Rockies right now.
Steele needs. He has to be within 10 or he's going to be knocked out.
We need more
And
than
everybody
Star
know
Wars
where the
fans.
Rockies are a range of mountains
like
in the
it.
western United States.
All right,
Now I'm cheating
Steele's
because
gonna
I'm
give a
answering
spin
everybody's
here,
questions,
with
but
something that he enjoys. Big spin there, Steele. Give it a torch spin. That's fine.
That's a good spin.
That's a
That's a good spin. What are you doing? Giving the guy guff.
Oh, my favorite movie of all time.
Straight back.
Ooh.
Stay on that.
Of course you're gonna stay.
All right, Empire.
Greatest movie of all
All right,
time.
Steele. So you got Empire Strikes Back, and you need a nice little round here to stay on the
I
game.
just watched this
All right,
last
here we go.
night. Come on.
Steele, we're going to give you a little extra time to answer this question. We'll give you
Oh, it's a long one, huh?
25 seconds. How many characters lose an appendage in The Empire Strikes Back?
What's an appendage?
This is like an arm.
Are animals characters?
Characters.
25 seconds. A little bit more recall.
Alright. Got it. Good character.
5, 4, 3,
I'm gonna go with the ones I remember.
Two.
Two.
2 is incorrect. So we're going to have a Steele here. Joseph.
3.
Correct.
Yes!
And yeah, Shannon.
What's the third?
Alex.
C-3PO.
Oh,
And
fuck.
The creature.
It's a big steal.
And Luke himself.
Here we go. All right, question number 2,
Yeah, I knew
Steele.
it was a Wampa, but
What was Luke's call sign during the Battle
Oh,
of Hoth?
shit. Luke?
Rogue Leader.
That's correct.
Oh.
Points for
fuck,
Steele.
fuck, fuck.
Oh.
Do that! It's an echo. I was gonna say echo leader.
Right, like just trying to get this right.
All right, here we go. Your final question. Your final question to Empire. What announcement causes everyone in the Rebel base on Hoth to cheer?
The first
Transport is away.
2 points for Steele.
The first transport
I
is
barely
away.
got that scribbled there, but.
Shayna has been eliminated.
Oh, no one cares.
Big hand for Shayna. You know, Christian, George Lucas and J.J. Abrams would be thrilled with what just happened because there was a lot of wipeaways, a lot of different scenes. We had some lens flares in there, a whole lot of stealing going on. Some pickpocketry is afoot, but we end up with a very competitive round 3. Like we said, is going to move on to the Schmoedown Spectacular this holiday season.
All right, so
I
how does round number 3 work?
I will answer that question for you happily.
Just watch those movies.
Each competitor
Still don't know.
at the table is going to give us a series of 3 numbers. These numbers are going to range from 1 all the way down to 19. Because Sam Witwer is in the lead, he is going to give us his favorite 3 numbers from 1 to 19, and then we will progress down the list. Each of those numbers corresponds to a category.
Also, I haven't watched Empire Strikes Back though.
The first question you receive is going to be worth 2 points. The next question 3, the last question 5. There is no stealing
2 of 3
in round
pretty
3.
good.
These are your questions and your questions alone. There is also no penalty for missing an answer.
That was that annoying
Sam,
cat
you
and
are in the
Kia
lead
would
here
sit
by 2
still.
points. Please pick 3 numbers.
Oh, that'll
from
work.
19.
C3O's arm gets cut back.
138.
He loses all his limbs.
Joseph Scrimshaw and Alex
That's the first one I thought about. And then when he said creature, I was like, oh, that stupid snow thing. And then I was like, okay, Luke, that's 3. I was trying to think if there's anything else.
Joseph Scrimshaw, you get to choose 3 numbers.
11, 14, 19.
11, 14, 19. Now we go back to Alex.
Well, Sam over here stole Biggs red 3 for me, so I'm going to go
Biggs.
red 2 Wedge, red 6 Porkins, red 5 Luke.
Steele, please pick 3 numbers.
Let's go 15, 16, 17.
He said red 5,
16,
Luke. Is
17.
he red 5 in
So now we go to Steele. Now Steele,
Star
to keep
Wars or
himself in this
Jedi?
thing, also
I guess.
he needs
No,
to
just
catch
Star
up
Wars.
to 20
Star
points. I
Wars.
said 18.
Because remember in Rogue One, you had the one red 5 and crashes,
Oh, yeah.
which lets Luke become
Steele
red 5.
Saunders making it very easy for
Oh,
us
that's
up
not a
here,
question.
picking numbers 15, 16, and 17. Your first category, 15. Vehicles and weapons.
Oh.
Vehicles and weapons.
Someone get my car.
Your question for 2 points.
Can you get this?
What is the center switch on a speeder bike used
I
for?
don't know. It's the brake.
Blocking transmissions. Jamming.
We can accept jamming conlanes as the official
I said
Reverse.
for Steele.
I said brake, so.
Technically, you didn't say anything.
That's true.
16.
Because I knew it was silly.
Film known as the Phantom Menace.
Woo!
Seen it.
The Phantom
I've
Menace.
seen it.
For 3 points.
Me
The
too.
question is, what veteran actor played the Supreme Chancellor of the Galactic Senate at the start of the film?
Terrence Stamp.
3 more
3
points.
points. Steele. Look at that. So Steele.
Got it.
Well, here we go. If Steele
I
gets
didn't
his
even know that.
5-pointer
What else
now,
has he been in?
take the lead.
Huh?
So he has the 5-pointer.
He's got one of those
to
faces.
Take the lead.
Your category for your
Extra.
5-point question.
What his name was.
Filming locations.
What the hell?
Filming
What?
locations.
That's not a category.
It
And your
is.
question
It is.
is-
though. I know where
In
they
You
shot.
give yourself 3 points for that.
Central American country were the exterior shots of Yavin's moon film.
Central. I don't even know what Central American countries there are.
Tomato, tomato.
5.
Can you repeat the question?
I certainly
This
meant.
is the last one.
And he used it wisely. For 5 points. In what Central American country
That's all I know.
were the exterior shots of Yavin's moon film?
5,
4.
3, 2,
What was your
1. Need an answer?
Peru.
I think we should take a time just
Yeah,
to
change it to
talk
Mexico.
about the Steel Wars podcast on iTunes.
And
Vision's coming up on it soon, so
Oh, does that buy another 10 seconds?
And with that, Steele has
No,
been
yeah.
eliminated.
No, good.
What was the
We
answer?
were looking for Guatemala.
Guatemala. That's what I was thinking, because, you know, there's pyramids and all because of Survivor.
Yeah.
Now it is
It was a
between
good season of Survivor.
Scrimshaw,
Definitely.
Alex, and
Yes.
Sam.
I don't
We're
remember
going
that
to
much.
So Alex will be
Back when
going
they actually had to
first
survive the
here.
elements.
Alex, you
Yeah, they're
chose
just
number 2. That's villains. 2 pointer. 2 pointer. What question does Darth Vader ask in his first line in Star Wars: A New Hope?
Where are those transmissions you received? What have you done with those plans?
So I was going to say, where are those transmissions?
No, we're pushing it
I'm
now.
counting it.
Oh my gosh, you wrote where?
It wasn't jamming comlinks.
That's true. We're gonna give it to you because it was where are those transmissions you intercepted? You
Yeah.
intercepted. If someone wants to challenge you, not we're gonna go.
I think that's good for 2.
I'm challenging. Darth, he wrote where? That counts, guys. If I lose by 2 points, we know why.
Alina Heaney Headley with
Because we got a cheater over there.
after Alex had hit his 2-pointer, now we go to Scrimshaw, who needs to hit his 2-pointer.
I was writing that down. What are the transmissions?
Scrimshaw will be administering your questions. We're dear friends, but I feel nothing for you right now.
I understand.
Okay.
You picked number 11,
Sorry,
I
the
did.
Clone Wars movie.
Mark Rippon, and also The Clone Wars, which is a Star
The
Wars
movie or the
movie.
TV series?
2 points,
Okay,
Joseph.
it's a movie.
Your question is, what nickname did Anakin Skywalker give
Come on.
to Katana?
Oh yeah.
Everyone knows that.
Snips.
Yeah.
All right.
Joseph
All right, so we have a 3-way tie here. Alex has 20, Scrimshaw 20. Now we go to Sam, who's going to get his 2-pointer. Sam, you chose category number 1. That's heroes. That is heroes. 2-pointer. What did Anakin ask Padme when they first met?
That's easy.
Are you an angel?
2 points.
Oh.
Sam Witwer.
Are you an
And now we go back to
angel?
Alex for his 3-pointer. His 3-pointer.
I guess I'm just gonna start writing words down. Apparently that counts as answers.
That's an easy question. You didn't know that?
You got R on there.
I said R-U-A.
If I had more than 3 seconds to write it down, then yeah, I probably would have got it.
Name 3 planets that were featured in Attack of the Clones.
Camino, Geonosis, and Tatooine.
They got his one.
Counting it.
Yeah.
Now
Geonosis.
he's taking the lead.
Tatooine and Camino.
We bounce back to
I
Scrimshaw.
like that. I wrote chorus on.
That would count
All right,
too.
Joseph Scrimshaw.
How many points was that one?
Your
3.
question comes from category 14. 14.
I think I accidentally
And
gave myself
that
1 extra
corresponds to,
point.
Some might say the second
Earlier.
greatest Star Wars movie of all time, The Empire Strikes Back.
Some might say that.
Your question for 3 points. What is the call sign of the snowspeeder pilot who found the Luke and Han on Hoth?
That's a good one. Because Kia cracked me
Rogue
up.
2.
3
Yeah,
points.
so it is Rogue 2. Kia was like, see, there is a Rogue 2, because after we watched Rogue 1, she said, was that 5 points?
That was category number 3 for
No, it's
Sam.
3.
Oh, okay.
And that is the Skywalkers. Ooh, the Skywalker. Heard of them. All right, here we go. Sam.
All right, Ray.
In the category of Skywalkers.
Okay.
What was Leia's first line in A New Hope?
Oh. Leia's first line.
Darth Vader, only you could be so bold.
3 points.
I wrote Darth, does that count?
Wow.
Oh, it would if you were.
Forces both Alex and Scrimshaw to hit their.
If you were out bold, I would have given it to you.
Alex.
Alex, back to you. You picked for your final category, your 5-point questions, coincidentally enough, category number 5. That corresponds to droids. Deucer,
Not the one I was
here.
looking
Your
for.
5-point question is,
Get it?
what is the name of Obi-Wan Kenobi's red astromech droid in Attack of the Clones?
R4P17.
Okay.
He did it.
R4.
He did it.
Yeah, I don't remember him saying that P17 garbage.
Put himself in position here. Scrimshaw.
What- how many points was that worth?
To tie Alex. He needs to tie Alex with his 5-pointer. Here we go, Alex. Sorry, here we go. Joseph,
sure?
Number 19.
Oh, not really.
Number 19, you have the category of, I have a bad feeling about this. 5-pointer.
What?
What 2 characters said the famous line in episode 4?
Ooh, crap.
Luke Skywalker and Han Solo.
Yes!
5 points. We are tied to tie. So,
Almost second guess myself.
Scrimshaw will play the sudden death if Sam misses. However, if
Yeah,
Sam hits his
I almost second guess
5-pointer,
myself. I was like,
Sam
wait a minute,
will
is
be
it
going on
It could have been Leia.
to play Ken Knapsack for the championship.
This never goes well. I saw this movie. Spoiler alert.
Sam, here we go. So for your 5-pointer, in order to challenge Ken Knapsack for the championship at the Schmoedown Spectacular, here is your category. Category is Who Said It? Who said it?
In The Empire Strikes Back, who said, "Get a shuttle ready. I shall assume full responsibility for losing them and apologize to Lord Vader"?
You're kidding me.
That's hilarious. This,
Anita.
woo! Captain Nina.
Admiral Viet.
That is the will of the Force. Did that really just happen? That just happened.
What was that score here? 44. Bullshit.
What?
How the hell did that happen?
Third round, man.
I don't believe it for a second.
I hit the last 5-pointer.
I was smoking you, and then you just get some random.
I got lucky.
Unbelievable, this battle. And Captain
Go back and watch the film if you want.
Well, I should get points for Darth then. You got points for wear.
Still win.
Or win, whatever the fuck it was.
You counted, but you still lose.
Oh, that'd be 3 points and we would tied.
No, you had 44.
Showing their knowledge on full display here.
Fuck.
If I count it, whatever.
In the first place to everybody on that desk right now.
Bullshit.
Ken, thank you guys so much. If I could get Sam to
I don't understand. I gotta go back and watch the tape. How you got all those fucking points all of a sudden.
How about our other 4 competitors here today?
That's a good match. It's a fun match. Scored over 45 points. Good job, man.
First of all, Sam,
No.
congratulations on that
God.
You cheated.
I didn't cheat.
huge win, dude. I mean,
I knew that. Captain
those
Nina.
guys, they're both, all of them. I mean,
Because
just
in
that-
the last Schmoedown he was in, he missed a Captain
Let
Nina
me just
question.
start with the questions this time around.
Yeah.
A lot harder.
A lot harder this time.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was very, very impressed by some of the moves of my competitors.
Well, it was back and forth. I mean, there's a point. It was like you had that really perfect first round,
Right.
and then it was the back and forth. You're up 2, someone else was up 2, someone else was 1. Did you ever feel like I got this locked, or you just said no? Okay.
No, not after last time.
Right.
No.
Yeah, Sam, you talk about last time. I mean, your relationship with Captain Nina is arguably more complex
Captain Nina.
than Captain Nina's relationship with Darth Vader at this point. Will you go back and watch the
Apology
original
accepted.
trilogy with some more fondness
Captain
when he
Nina.
comes on screen?
Yeah, I feel like I have a greater appreciation for his role in the Imperial military and the unfairness of his treatment.
Right. Well, then now,
Poor guy.
Of course, you should. I'm telling you, if they ever do a standalone Nita movie, you should.
I would like to play him.
You should.
But I watched that scene, by the way, because of what happened last night.
Yeah.
I watched that scene specifically. And
On loop.
I'm so glad you brought your computer over to me and showed me the question, because I'm like, this can't be.
Sam, you did win. Now look, because of that, because you hit that 5-pointer, because you got Captain Nita, you will now play. I guess what someone could say is a nemesis, someone that you've seen before in the ring twice before. You've got Ken Knapsack, who is the reigning champion. You're playing him at the Spectacular here. And before we say any particular words on him, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you the reigning movie trivia Schmoedown Star Wars champion, the Pit Boss, Ken Knapsack! Wow! Celebrity in the house. Yeah, look at Ken. Ken Knapsack now.
Warm
Ken,
embrace.
go ahead and walk over there. Ken's
Bunch
gonna
of
go
lucky
and
bastards.
Ken's
Let's go see the
Ken's gonna
damn
come out and probably congratulate the Star
Last
Wars
Jedi
guy.
tomorrow.
Yeah, let's. All right, Ken. So you see this match, you
We're
watch
talking about it on the
backstage
Schmoedown
there.
show.
Did you think, oh, Sam got this locked, or you didn't know who you were going to be playing?
All 5 of these competitors had a chance to win. Absolutely. I worked with Joseph, like you said, on Force Center. And you know, we've had him on Collider Jedi Council. You know what he knows. Alex is how I studied to win the last time.
Right.
I went to his channel to be like, what was it? Oh, Alex knows. And Seal and Shayna,
Maybe Star Wars questions
for
left.
a reason. They're not just fans.
Oh, a
They
lot of
they
Star
live
Wars
and breathe
questions.
this every day, so this knowledge is in there. But we know what Sam's capable of. Never has Captain Lorth Nita been this important to the Star Wars trilogy or Star Wars as a franchise.
I'd like to say every one of the competitors got some answer that I internally got wrong. Like,
Really?
every one of them was
Wow.
Yeah.
Luck of the draw looked at a lot of the stuff too, but I mean, look, Sam, you guys have your history. You guys have the Force Bros match. You know, he took a victory from you.
How the hell
You have
would
the
you
Star Wars
know
Celebration match. You took
that
a victory
Obi-Wan's
from-
droid was R4D17 or whatever the hell he said?
Well, so
He never
with
says that in the
he
movie. You'd have to like
was
fucking
challenger
research
here
that shit.
For the Star Wars Spectacular.
He probably does say it like once.
Obviously.
He does not say all that garbage. He says R4 a bunch.
Oh God! Finstock!
What is that?
What are you
Hey!
You're ruining a nice moment. You're ruining a nice moment.
doing? Is he asking Witwer to join the Patriots? The Lions did
Race up here. You're ruining a nice moment. Why are you ruining a nice moment?
Is that mic on?
Who's the loser who won?
Is that a nice?
Oh no, it's him. Oh, you know what? I like you and Dexter.
Thank you
You were
very
very
much.
good.
He was good at
I
Dexter.
know everybody's wondering where they get this gold dusted Gucci bag,
No one's wondering.
Yeah, I was wondering about the Buccaneers hat.
but keep looking at it until you guys can get one. Period. And I'll put it this way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open it up at Spectacular, and you'll see something pretty special in there.
Great, can't wait. What are you doing here? Why are you here?
You know why I'm here.
No, I don't.
Is there a head in that thing?
Why are you
What
here?
did I tell you I was gonna do?
What's that?
Turn this league on its ear.
Buy the stupid Gucci bag?
No, that's not stupid.
Okay, what is it?
That's $1,700 dipped in gold.
Well, all right, listen. You're embarrassing us in front of our friend.
Do you own a T-shirt?
What-
No,
what-
no.
I think you're trying to.
Let me tell you what's going on.
What's going on?
Everybody here was a good Star Wars competitor,
Yeah.
but I have the best.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And what's going to happen here is when the Lions Den commences
Yeah.
with this member,
Yeah.
all hell will break loose.
Oh, okay.
Period.
Yeah.
And guess what will happen?
What will happen?
You'll look like a big fat dummy.
Oh, great.
Okay? So with further ado, here's my guy.
Great. Well, it doesn't matter because we already have our match.
Yeah, we have the match.
The triple threat.
You'll see. Oh.
What's going on? Oh God!
Who?
What do you mean? Yeah, no, Ken, that's a joke. Does this mean the unthinkable? It's a joke.
Traitor!
Get on the mic. What is?
Get on. No, you're not gonna get on the mic.
He's not answering any of your stupid questions, all right? I told you what was going to happen here.
What?
This is not true.
That's impossible.
Ken.
That's impossible!
God, that's what just went ill.
This has gone far enough.
I see.
There goes the Nerds Watch.
I don't know what's. Sam, I apologize.
Let's go with.
We'll find out what the hell's going on in a second too. But I'm not taking away from. I'm thrown off here, but I'm not going to take away from Sam Witwer's win here. I want to get Sam Witwer and the other competitors back with Emma Fife and find out what the hell is going on.
18 minutes.
Let's get to Emma Fife.
I'm just confused here. I'm confused by the choice, by the cloak that was incredibly ill-fitting. I mean, Sam,
Well, now we're
let's
next,
take
I
away
believe.
from your win here. Obviously, it was incredibly impressive. You were up against some very, very strong competitors, but what's going on with the Knapsack? Did you see that coming?
Went to the dark side.
I guess. Friendly face, blue eyes, and underneath
Yeah.
the beard was a dark heart.
I can't quite believe it's true yet. I mean, this is Ken Knapsack we're talking about. He's been one of the greatest heroes of the Schmoedown since the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's just a momentary lapse of
You roll around the
judgment,
sand
and
too
he'll
much.
recover
No,
from
I
this.
like
He'll
sand.
turn
Back
this
to the match.
to the dark side
Damn.
quicker than
Holy
anything.
moly.
I don't like
think
sand.
this
Of course, the rough
maybe
gets
one
everywhere.
question the entire time.
Yes, it did.
Well,
It's true. Yes.
well, I mean, one question is fine. It's okay to miss one. I mean, you are a human being,
No.
ultimately.
Oh,
Okay,
they
well.
were very, very tough out there.
There were.
Yes.
The competitors were. It was a very close match all the way until the end there. I mean, had you missed that 5-pointer, it would have gone into sudden death
I-
between Alex and Joseph.
Do not understand with the 5-pointer because it was. I literally asked them, "Show me your questions,"
Yeah.
because that was the
Yeah.
answer to that question was what I did not get last
Exactly.
time. So
It's the will of the Force, man. The Force
Wow.
wanted you to be the champion today,
Yeah.
and here we are. And it seems like maybe, Sam, you're going to have to uphold justice at the Schmoedown Spectacular.
That's a lot of responsibility.
It is. It's a lot of responsibility.
Justice is like a big thing.
It is.
Yeah.
But I think you can do it.
Maybe. Let me ask you a question
Yes.
on that. Because, I mean, for example, the question that I failed, I did not know that I could ask for multiple choice, even though you probably told me 5 times.
Yeah, Christian's probably told you, but it's okay.
Is there a way to do like an Iron Man match against Ken Napsok?
What's an Iron Man match?
Meaning just ask questions for a while, and then I answer questions, he answers. They're all like 1-point questions, and like that's that. Is that possible?
So, like, you just keep answering questions within a time limit, and whoever gets the most right is the winner?
Right, but the way that we say that is not terribly impressive.
Oh, okay.
What if we do it like
let's
this?
workshop
I'm
that.
truthfully Ken Napsok, my Iron Man. You can't do anything about it. You got to big strength and brute force and get things. 14 and a half, 15 and 5.
Yeah, we can definitely do that as long as we talk to the commissioner about it and clear it with Christian first. Well, congratulations, Sam. Iron Man match or not,
Christian's not the commissioner.
we're all
Who are you managing,
for
Emma?
justice to prevail at the Schmoedown Spectacular. It has indeed gone dark. I don't know. We'll be right back with the rest of the competitors from this epic Star Wars match.
The rest of the losers.
And we are back with
Yay!
the other
I like
fantastic
it. The losers' corner,
competitors
very
who
smart.
made one heck of a showing, I must say, today in our Star Wars movie trivia Schmoedown match. Joseph Scrimshaw, I'm digging this cloak situation you've got going on. I mean, you came pretty close to taking the whole thing. You must feel pretty good about your performance.
I feel decent. It was not the will of the Force. The wheel got the high ground, and I
The
was
wheel
defeated by the wheel and myself. And Alex was correct about the Queen business. So I'm just putting that out there.
Alex, also, you were, it was neck and neck. I mean, again, if Sam had missed that question, it would have come down to sudden death between the two of you.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people going into this, they thought it was Sam's game to lose, and it was, but I wanted to come in and make him sweat a little bit and make it look like he wasn't just going to walk away with this easily.
I mean, you definitely did. So if that was your goal, then mission accomplished,
Yeah.
100%.
I'm gonna have a snow
And I mean,
fairy.
it's different when you get up there under the lights. I mean,
Start
for
playing.
some of
That's
you
my
guys, I
own-
mean, all of you, I think
that's
this is
my
your
own
first
snow
time
fairy.
ever competing in the Schmoedown. So it's easier to watch it from home. I'll say it that. And then Shayna
What's your snow
Steele,
fairy?
My snow fairy is
fantastic
that he's the
showing from
stormtrooper
both
that
of
hit
you,
his head.
seriously.
Oh.
Thank you. Honestly, I'm so
That's
amazed
why
just
I
to have
got
been able to
it.
be here. These guys are all just amazing
Plot
competitors, and
revenge
their
ever
knowledge
since.
is.
You get
Now I know
I guess
to go home and do so it's great.
But you know what none of these
Sounds
guys
like a
are
really
ever going to
good
be able to
fan
achieve
film.
is your fabulous
gonna be
hair.
good.
I mean, you got that advantage over all of them.
This is. I decided to go with a couple of lightsaber colors.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, bring in the swagger. Mostly purple, so people will definitely know that it's you.
Absolutely.
Yes. And then Steele, man, I was feeling you on that torch question.
Oh, look, listen,
You have lost,
it's a heated
my
political
God.
This time next
like
week.
environment out there,
Yeah.
and I think I should be able to speak Australian or English in this great country of America. And
Absolutely.
let's face
I mean,
it.
they're sort of technically the same language, so.
Yeah, like
Also, I won't
torch.
eat it,
I love it. That's what we've got. But, you know, like, let's face it. Anyone
That's
can
fine.
like watch a movie
So I don't know
and
what
remember
Schmoedowns are
stuff
going on
from
next
it.
I don't know, Thursday.
Some people might call it trivia,
what's next?
but you know, what are you going to do? Like, we've got the T1000 here. I was waiting for him to ice pick me with his silver hand, but it was hot out there. Let me
It's
tell
true.
you.
It's true. This was a tough match all around. You all made an incredibly good showing, and you know, Steele, I think you brought the personality.
Well, you know, when that's all you've got.
It just follows you everywhere you go. You can't help it.
Muffins! Muffins! Why couldn't one of the answers be muffins?
So,
Muffins died. Bring us this
Joseph, and
report.
I asked this to all of you, but especially to Joseph and Alex, since you guys did come so close to taking down the Warrior Sam
There
Witwer.
gonna be a Rogue
Would you
2?
guys come?
Yeah,
When we were watching
Star Wars: New Hope.
Yeah, when we were watching Empire Strikes Back, because I said no.
Oh yes, before
He goes,
in my
Rogue 2! This is Rogue 2! And Keith said, Caesar Rogue 2! And I was like,
19 minutes.
you know what I
into
meant.
training myself.
Rogue 2 is
Yeah,
episode
this is
4.
it. I'm coming back. I still want that belt. Ken clearly turning heel. He doesn't.
Yeah, speaking of that, what is Ken Steele? I mean, Joseph, you know Ken very well. You guys do a podcast together. I mean, Ken brought me into all of this. I'm so confused what's going on right now.
Yeah, Ken and I have spent a lot of time in one another's kitchens, like people do when they bond. And here's the thing. I saw that my friend, my brother, was wearing a black cloak. Now, plenty of evil people wear a black cloak. You know who else wore all black? Luke Skywalker. So I'm waiting to see. I believe there is still good in him.
You're right, Joseph. I think that's a very good point that you bring up. We can't
Really, that's a
quite
little optimistic.
abandon Ken just yet. He may yet turn around and as you say, be the Luke Skywalker we all expect him to be.
I don't know, with knapsack, cheap suit, cheap morals.
Yeah. Well, I certainly hope that you're right, Joseph. Thank you for imparting some final words of wisdom here in this interview. And but still, you make a good point. Again, great job to all of you guys today. My condolences on not winning, but I think you can all walk out of here knowing that you lost gracefully and sometimes hilariously. Now back to you, Christian and Mark.
All right, so there you go. Look, nobody knows what the hell's going on. Sam had no idea what's going on. See in the interview, they're confused.
No one knows what's going
on. You hear Joseph Scrimshaw in the interview saying he's confused about what his friend's doing. There's no answers. Ken just ran off the stage. We don't know what's happening. We don't know. I saw Rachel Cushing run to go find out what the hell is going on also. So I'm going to hope that we can find out some answers by the end of this match. And we'll have more for you.
Amid all the confusion, I mean, some nice post-game words about the actual match that we got to see here today. 5 great Star Wars competitors, and then again, all this confusion and who's really aligning with who here at the end. It's stolen some thunder. Now I leave with more questions than answers, and we had a crap ton of answers
well,
here.
We got one answer, and that's your Star Wars Championship match, and it's going down at the Schmoedown Spectacular, December 22nd. You've got the challenger, Sam Witwer, going up against the champion, a confused champion right now.
Yeah.
The pit boss, Ken Knapsack. That is locked in. That is a go. Put it in the books. It's going to happen as we get to it. Man, we got a whole card here. We got a whole card that you guys should know about, and here is the card. Your first match is going to be the Manager Bowl. The Manager Bowl will consist of that idiot you just saw, Tom Dagnino.
Next week,
He will
or
be
is it the
going
week
up
after?
against Jay
The
Washington.
Spectacular.
Yeah.
He will also be going up against
I think it's
Ricky
Chris-
Hayberg, and
Christmas.
Emma Fife did indeed throw her hat into
Maybe
the
it
ring
is
and
next
said she
week.
has someone signed to a contract.
Sounds like
we
it.
don't know who that person is.
That's the shit bowl.
There you go. Then you have your second match. It's the Inner Geekdom Championship. Jason
That's the
Inman,
one I'm
the
looking
challenger,
forward to.
goes up against the champion
I
Hector
bet.
Navarro in a 5-round
Navarro!
championship. Then the big team title match. The challengers above the line. Going up
That's
after
the one I'm
winning the Schmoedown the Schmoedown, Ultimate Schmoedown teams, they'll be playing the Patriots, the longest running
That's a good-
team
It's
champions.
not a bad match.
2 other matches, top 10
Yeah, the
will be
Manager
going
Bowl.
up against Team Action. If top 10
That's
loses,
interesting.
they'll
It'll be
break up for a
entertaining,
full
I'm
year,
sure.
and Action will get a title shot. And top 10, if they win, will get themselves into a #1 contender spot. And finally, I will be putting my singles title on the line.
Bounce on the line, folks.
Against, again, the winner of the Ultimate Schmoedown
Levine.
singles,
But
Sam
Levine.
Levine, the Inglorious One himself. It's a full stack card to tap in on the 22nd.
Okay,
A lot of
22nd.
answers that we got to find out here. A lot of answers. So.
Well, a lot of questions, but we can tell
Yeah.
you guys for all the latest updates on the movie Trivia Schmoedown,
6
all
matches.
the goings on in this particular
Wow.
galaxy.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys check out the movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook fan page as
They
well as
can
the
break it up
Schmoedown
2
Rundown
matches per
podcast
video.
available on iTunes.
But you know they'll have a bunch of other stuff going on. Remember
Don't
last
turn this
time
match
it was
off yet.
4 hours long.
Mark.
Oh my gosh! Oh yeah.
What's going on? What happened out there? I didn't want to interrupt your interview, but Dagnino? What's going on here?
Was he drinking apple juice or beer?
What's the problem?
We joined up. The Nerds Watch was created to destroy the
I like the
Patriots.
poke jacket.
Join them.
Or the fin
I
jacket.
know it's been tough. I honestly know that, but like I
just
wanted to give you
quoted
time,
Obi-Wan.
find your smile, swing your lightsaber, but not to end
To
here.
destroy the
You
Patriots,
did
not
give
join
me
them.
a lot of time, Rachel. You gave me a lot of time. Probably too much time. I gotta do for me. You told me to go find my smile. Well, I'm seeing my smile reflected in something I already had, and I needed to.
Now he's Gollum in Lord of the Rings.
This is where we are.
on a path to the dark side? That's not the right path. That's not where we started with the Nerds Watch.
That's a bit dramatic.
You're all the
The
path
dark
that cannot
side.
follow.
The dark side.
Given that
You're breaking my
what will it take? Come on, Ken. Remember why we did this together. Remember why we started. Why the Nerds Watch is the team that it has become.
We started so strong. I didn't want to get in your path. I was in your path. I was in your way.
That's you, Ken. I
You
never
know.
felt that way. I promise you. We had some losses. They happen. But we can get back in the ring.
It was more than losses. There was a spotlight on you, and I didn't want to be in front of it. I didn't want to be in that spotlight. You deserved it, Rachel. You're good. You know that. You don't need it.
This is gibberish. It is. Think about it. Think about where we came from. Think about where we started. We can get
In
back
this video, he killed
together.
her.
It's not about me. It's not about you. It's about the Nerds Watch.
Cut her head off.
I failed.
I don't
failed
believe
in
that.
defeating them. How can we defeat them? We can't defeat
Ned Starker,
There
right
is
now.
absolutely a way. I know we can. I know we can do it together.
What?
All
Want me
right.
to take on JT again and lose?
Hey,
What do you want?
In the past, Ken, in the past, look, we can't take on the Patriots. I get that. They're too far up the line. But in the Lions Den, there's another team. Lofeld's Cat. They're the perfect team to take on, get your smile back, and get the Nerds Watch back on track.
Lofeld's Cat.
Lofeld's Cat.
Hey, guys, what's going on?
Hey.
Everything okay?
Yeah,
Are you okay, Rach?
we're good. Really, honestly.
She's fine. She's fine.
We are. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
We want to get back in the ring. Nerds Watch is going to get back. We want Lofeld's Cat.
Lofeld's Cat?
They're Lions Den. We got to get back on track.
Hold on.
Can you make that happen?
Look,
No stipulations. Just team.
I've got a match, but it's this Tuesday. Can you
Take
do
it.
that? Is that all right? Does that work?
Absolutely.
I had a cupping appointment, but I'll cancel it.
Right, I'll draw up the contracts. See you Tuesday.
Done.
Get
Great.
that contract, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
Always got those contracts.
I know, right?
You know what? You're right. You're right.
All right.
Nerds
We're doing
Watch.
this.
Nerds Watch.
It's coming back.
Absolutely. Defend the realm.
Absolutely.
Partners.
Partners. Come here.
No! I'm gonna have to check the tape. I think there was some shady accounting going on over here. I think he was just going. Add myself 20.
When I went on my 10-game losing streak.
Some real quick 20 points here while he's not looking. Done. Winner! I almost had a perfect first round. I don't know how it happened. You get points for wear and all kinds of nonsense. Ugh. That's gonna do it for me. Fuck this game!
Well, may the force be with you. Always.